Oh, this thing need to be tightened up. What's going on, chat? What's going on, chat? Today, I'm gonna be getting into wrapping the rest of this Jeep Renegade. Let's go. Can we zoom that out? Oh, come on, baby.
I think so. I think he's not looking at the foundation level here. He's just too big, bro, to be able to do like a good job. But he kills on the side backs, man. He's perfect. Job comes out so good. It's like his windshields and back glasses, it's small part like that. Perfect. We'll put this up. It's expensive.
Right? There we go. So, chat, what's up, chat? Y'all got any questions? Let me know. To get into wrapping this Jeep Renegade. I ate one of those sweet potato pie things from Bojangles. I'm just like on fire right now.
Your stomach?
Yeah, I walked in the bathroom after you.
Where's the gas, bro?
Yeah, it's brutal out here.
Get some of that dirty rice?
Nah, I ain't no dirty rice. I might get some of that later. Definitely something
Yeah.
What's up, chat? What's up, chat? Y'all got any questions? Let me know. A little solo rapping on this Jeep Renegade today. It's my mom's car, so we're gonna do it all in piece. Pretty nice car. Pretty nice color. Liner off. Once you get the liner off, the wrap almost just sticks to the car by itself, but I still want to blast it a little bit so I'm not fighting wrinkles. Put some magnets in these back magnets. I'm gonna pull everything this way. Once you ready to last, just go about to. We have to start with rain. Right, so you need. Cool, y'all ain't close now.
Yeah, it's always that.
I'll go to relax and come a little bit here, so I'm gonna get sucked into this edge by that window trim. Once I get this whole top edge tucked in, go ahead and trim away all this excess at the top. I got some wrinkles over here. I'm gonna show you how I'll handle these. So I don't know if you can see these two little wrinkles right here. I'm gonna pick the film up. A little bit of heat. Go right away. All right. So now we can turn this top edge away. I want to leave a little bit of film so that we can tuck it in a little bit more if we want to. Always put the blue tape up here. This just keeps the wrap from sticking to that gasket. And then let's you tuck it into this crack or this little area a little deeper. I don't know. Go ahead and wrap these two doors. Just gonna blast it out a little bit more. Like between the wrinkles. We already got some up top. Kind of hold the gun away from the car a little bit and work your way down for a second. And then you can go ahead and blast it the rest of the way. Still sell rib platters. You still selling rib platters tomorrow? These feel so racist, bro. Jay Bunny on everything. Platters is crazy. So rats. He's reading pretty much. Trying to keep him from bunching up, so. A little heat when you start to bunch up too much. Since we glassed it before we started, we really don't have too much to worry about. The big thing is the film bunching. For that is over here too. To release some of that tension. Scoop it down. Bring go down this way. See what we doing over here. If I got any questions, let me know. Questions about them. Want a quote on your car? How long ride is gonna last? Let me take it off. Check. Alright, so once you get that film all the way down to the bottom, you can trim most of it away. So inside then it's behind. Then you can start tugging. Got the doors done. Now we just want to get this back quarter panel area done. So this side actually needs to be glass a little bit more before I start. This wrinkle right here. Take my magnets off. Bring it down to that wrinkle. Nice little coat strips. Now this area is good to be laid. These right here up a little bit. Inside of this down. Ready to all up now. The recent photo view. Palm it.
Somebody was.
What is that car? So this is a Jeep Renegade. Jeep Renegade. Mom's car, wrapping it for free for Christmas. Otherwise, I'd be obsolete. Right, there. This is new film I have not used before. FSC Globe 1077. It was sponsored film, so I got it for free, so we're just testing it out. Not too bad to work with. Standard calendar film. A little bit cheaper than usual. But test all our films before just go putting it on customers' cars, so I'm putting it on my mom's car. All right. Another little recess spot here. I'm gonna go ahead and palm this too. Any recess spots, you just want to put it as quick as you can and getting those blue ones. Any tension in the wrap needs to be very clean. This one does good. Blue line's pretty easy. That's what I'm noticing. This brand. We ain't gonna do none of that. We gotta keep it PG. That's the keep it PG, man. For a woman, never know nowadays. Hey, wow. Wow. Can't, bro. You're on the wrong path for all that. I'm gonna save this area for a grill that I need to make. But we're sitting at 30 minutes. You got this whole side laid, so that kind of lets you know, how quick you really can wrap your car. Typically doing this whole thing probably takes like an hour and a half, so it's not bad. If you're laying it all on the, you're not doing that. Got this wrinkle here I want to get rid of. Lift and get a little glass. Not to work with that. As long as I got a separation in the middle, eat will make this. So. Too easy. Make sure it's laid down really good. Just no heat. Calendar film always needs to activate it. Fast count is a little bit different. Fast means wait. Being honest. Trim out some of this. Don't do this anymore. And just continue to work our way down this top rail. If I got any questions, let me know, man. Y'all need quotes. Want to know what material to buy, how you can get started, whatever, just let me know. We can re-glass this part. This will help us separate this whole part from the middle. More heat, relax it. Work this bottom side down first. Then we can go ahead and work the top side up. Anything, or like the top side. Hold off for a second. All right, now since this goes under the rail, I just want to give it some relief cut. And right at the corner where the rail is, relief cut. If you might need in the corners, if you're pinching in the corners, we'll get the wrapper. All the way down to the other hand. That's that over. Up there. Spin it around. Let's start this front side. Tuck down from here. Also, back out. It's more needed for the collapsing the one. It's here now. Same thing. One back this way. So, not really good holding it until the glass is out by itself. I've got everything laid. This whole side, only thing left is to trim it. So go ahead and show y'all how I do the trimming. You can always use the other side of the vehicle as a reference point. So you go to the other side and see what I need to do to trim this up. It's like I got a gap. If we cut on the glass, I'm not gonna cut against the glass because it needs a little bit more. So about right here. That's be more than enough to tuck in. So you can get away from that edge. So down here. Yeah, I feel like it's there. Give it some more heat. Make sure it stays where we want it to stay. One more time. Then, and only then, I'll be ready to trim it. You can put past the gasket here. It says here, um, under the gasket. As long as you clean it, either way, it doesn't matter.
And they're getting back to your tire. Don't call me, dude. Yeah, you feel this awesome film. Yeah. You know,
There we go. I'm not stuck in there. I'll show you how we cut these edges up top. So this one I actually do want to wrap under the gasket. Oh, so this one we're going to cut under actual gasket. Of course, man. I'm here to help y'all be better rappers. So now that I got it like right above the gasket, I just want to pull it back away from the gasket. Then I'm gonna let the gasket up. It's like it underneath. See that? They're just lifting the gasket up, stuck in the binder. That way, when we get all that wind and stuff like that, we don't have to worry about it. Body from Mike Tyson. Go ahead, body from Mike Tyson. I don't know. But yeah, whenever the wind comes, we don't have to worry about it. It's simple. It's slow. Trim, all the way. The gasket. The same thing. It's going to be working the film under this gasket. So I like to use one of these little pick tools. It helps me like hook under the gasket and lift it out the way so I can tuck it up under it. You got the film away from the gasket. When you pick it up, something. It's kind of huge, but works. Even if you don't want to use this, you can use another tucking tool like this. Get it up under there. This is a little bit easier because it's plastic, so you don't have the wrap sticking to it versus the other one. The middle, so sometimes the wrap sticks to it. You get pushed out, just go back and re-lift it. Continue tucking. All right, so that's tucked under that edge now. You got to do it all the way around. So. I'll get it back under this for you. Same thing. The gasket is stuck to it. Simply. All right, right there, we're done. Goes to the edge of the top right here. So we'll just cut this out next. How much does a wrap cost for a 2017 Chevrolet? Hold on, let me get my other phone. All right, you said 2017. Chevrolet. So oh yeah, it's a big body, man. Yeah, so these typically run like 3,500. And I'm in Asheville, North Carolina. 24 Supra that could use a wrap. 2024. 2024 Supra. Oh, Supras are a pain. Yeah, honestly, it's a coupe, which are normally priced lower, but if you know much about rap, you know your hood is ridiculous. It has to be stretched like crazy. So I need two people. And then the rear and the front bumper has to be completely disassembled, multiple inlays. It's gonna probably be like 35 to 3750, honestly. Yeah, they're tricky. I've done a couple of them before when I was in California, but I haven't done one out here yet. We fun to touch another one though. So just trimming this top edge out. Make sure this gasket is bunched like over here, so monitor that too. Yeah. Everything's tucked underneath. And then even once you get everything 5K, no 10K. No, that's like this thing about falling. You never charge that much for a regular rep, no matter how far the part is. But once you get to the big blade, it's gonna go ahead and put some beat up under this gasket. There's a rack behind the gasket. Make sure it's laying down in the gasket. And then we can get to this side. Do this top edge too. Hold up. Spin you out. All right. So same thing. Just need to trim this excess away. That piece out of there. So before that, I can actually turn this a little bit later. All right, now that we got that out, since it went so easy with my two plastic tucking tools, I'm just gonna stick with those. It's gonna get this. This is the edge that I like to put up under the trim first. You can get it up under there. Get it started. Actually, before I even start, I need to go ahead and pull this. It's right back from the edge. So it's using the tip of that and separate it from the gasket because it makes it stick to the gasket. But it won't make you check anything. So it's going to link stick it all the way around. I could have taken it off, but it waste of tape to me. And now we're going to go in and tucking from them. Start it. Got 28 number. Corner under. This is the hardest here. Get the corner under. And now, once you get the corner, you slide them. Getting super easy. Bring it to the side. Somebody said, what's the worst car? What's the worst car you wrapped? What's the last car you would want to wrap? I don't know. I actually enjoy what I do. I'd say probably the worst one be in between the Supra and then I have a 1967 Mustang that I did not too long ago. It was just ridiculous to not take anything off. And all the parts on it were like rusting already and stuff. So a lot of the stuff I didn't want to take off. Those old cars that have a lot of intricate details. I mean, you can really like those things. Even then, I just get a bus. I get a school bus not too long ago that was rusty, so I had to sand it, prime it, body filler, all that stuff before I even wrap it. It depends on the job. It's something like a super one. A lot of people are saying if you make that part, sometimes I look at the change. Stuff I don't like is when it's an older car where a lot of the parts tend to break if they need to take them off. It's a hard stuff that you move. That comes with the duties. Hard out. These baskets are really tight. Really tight. Different types of kits. There's the red one, which is more flexible. This big one's a little stiffer, and then there's the black one that's extremely stiff. I wouldn't normally use my black one on this, so I'm not going to go use it. Alright. Posted on that. Lay down up into the basket. Got that trying to pick up. Now, go ahead and do this area. Bring my lighter with me. Alright, so this is a really tight one. I kind of just shove the wrap in there. And it's a wrinkle. So you go ahead and do a relief cut. This one. Put this out. Go ahead and lay this there. Do that. Again, I can come back over to this piece and lay it on top of it. We want it in that order so that when the wind's blowing, it's blowing up the top of this wrap while the other wrap is under. So it's split and the wind is slowly fill that back. So we always want to make sure our seams are facing towards the belt. This guy's quite crazy. I like to drive it far back from the highway. Definitely. So, yeah. Lay all this down. That's the heat. Right? That easy. Yeah, it's a midnight purple. So I guess it shifts from black and purple throughout the day. I got midnight gold on my card, so it's like you need to do with the midnight purple. Midnight gold with on my card. and stuck against that side of that block. Likes the film before we even try to push it into the little recess area. All right, so now that's come back in, squeeze in, lay it down for me. All right. Come to this window area, work on this. It's easy once you've been doing it for a while. Been doing it for 7 years, so it's pretty easy. Plus, I've already wrapped this car before. All right, so remember, we want to pull it off of this gasket, sticking to the gasket. Whenever you have something sticking to a gasket and you go and you try to tuck, what's going to happen is you're going to stretch the wrap into that little recess area, and then once it heats up, it's going to peel back out. And you're always going to pull the wrap away from the gasket when you give relief cuts in these corners to help us tuck it easier. Never relief cut over here. Or work it in sections. So how do you know you applied enough heat with the heat gun? The film will relax. It'll wrinkle, and then it'll glass out. So let me see if it shows you. A wrinkles up, and then it glasses out. That's how you know. Oh, gotta post it. Maybe real quick. But yeah, the film is gonna wrinkle, and then it's gonna glass back out, and that'll make it easy for you to go ahead and tuck it where it needs to be tucked. So now you can come with your tucking tool. You can get it butted up on that edge. Once you got it on that edge, you want to heat it one more time, make sure nothing pops. Nothing pops out. You got one of two options. You could cut it right at the top of that trim. You can cut it a little bit past the trim to take it in. I clean the area above the trim very well, so I don't need to tuck this area. Plus, the car is dark blue, so even if you get a sliver, you wouldn't be able to see the original color. Now, if this is a white car, every time you would want to tuck it into this recess area. But like if you're putting dark colors on a dark car, like purple and black, you could cut it right at the top of the trim. No need to fight tucking it in. So, cut away this little piece. So, got top edge laid. Let's do the side area. I was actually in Cali. I was rapping in California. Then I moved to San Diego, rapping in San Diego. Then I moved back home because California was ripping me off. I learned at some shops and they weren't paying me anything, so moved home and started my own business. But I learned in California. I don't know if you ever heard of Maverick Wraps or Elite Wrap. That's where I was. Oh, I already gave out my free charger wrap promo. It's actually on my YouTube page. It's a fade wrap. Somebody already won the contest. That was a while ago. So again, we're just tucking it into that edge. Giving it a little more heat. Make sure it stays laid down. And you come behind it and turn that out. Put the excess away. This corner. These corners always like to pill up, so you want to give that extra attention. Make sure you pulse heat that real good. You see that it's laid down, then you should be good to go. Got the whole top edge laid right, side laid. I want to learn this too. So if you go on my page, I got 2 videos you want to watch. It's 5 tips to help you wrap your car, and then there's also 10 tools that you need to wrap your car. All right, so show you how we do the bottom edge. Same thing. I get the wrap off the gasket. So it's not sticking through the gasket. You want to tuck it in. Get it tucked in. Hit it with the heat. Make sure nothing's popping out. Everything's good. And it's ready for a trim. So, trim it right at the edge of the gasket. There. Pull it away. There you go. That's how you work those trims. Even with this window trim, you always want to go back post heat. Make sure you get everything laid down. It's not laying down 100%. Dirt can always get behind the film, lift it up. So that's in there. All right, so same thing with these window trims, man. Lift them up off the car. And you got to lift it up off the car. And these are more sticky, so that's why I put the blue tape. So I just want to separate it over here. That way it goes in easy. Just tucking it in. Be sure it's not sticking to anything while you're tucking it in. You should get it tucked in. Oh, see that? If you see any little bubbles, anything bubbling up, that means it's sticking to something and you didn't tuck it in all the way. But if you don't, like I said, good to go ahead and trim it away. So we'll get in here. And just like this away. There you go. So easy. Easy. Let's take a look at this. Take a look at this door cup, man. Show y'all how to do these door cups. Bring the light over. All right. So the door cups, I always see people getting a lot of wrinkles in their door cups with bubbles left behind. So the door cup, we got 2 ways to get the air out. It's going to be both the holes from where you took the handle out. So first thing we want to do is keep the whole door cup. Let it cool off a little bit, and then you're gonna rub these edges down. It's gonna prevent it from wrinkling around the edges when you're working with it. All right, so now we got air outlet this way, air outlet this way. What I want to do is I want to separate it down the middle, push the air this way, push the rest of the air that way. Then you're gonna heat it up. Here, separate it down the middle. Oh, see, got a wrinkle right there. So how can I fix that? Oh, thank you. Come in here. I can lift the film and reset everything by heating it up. That's what you do if you mess up. You want to go back and do the same thing. Lay that edge, lay the top edge.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's all good.
Then you can work the film back this way. Take this air right here, work it back the other way. So we got a little wrinkle right here. Want to get out? Same thing. Stick my finger in that hole. Lift the film up. Give it a little heat. Let it reset. We can work it back in. And that's how you do the door cup. Always want to go back and post heat this, just to make sure when you post heat, it's basically killing the memory of the film. So you prevent it from getting little bubbles and stuff along these edges. That's what you want to do. After you do that, then you gotta go. You gotta cut everything out. So cutting this area out so that you can put those cameras back in. You got that down. The rubber piece goes, and then the door handle goes, and all this stuff is covered up. So even if you cut a little too far out of the way, still might be fine. But you want to cut on that inside of the whole area. That way you're not putting your blade on the actual car. 9 times out of 10, you put your blade on the car, you're gonna cut it. You're gonna cut the paint. You're gonna slide your blade along the outside edge.
Sir.
And you go back and post it.
How much? Screw
Is it EV?
Yeah, it has 1,000 horsepower.
1,000?
Yep.
That's crazy. All right, so now let's work our way around. For these door gaps, you're not tucking them in, which you should be tucking them in, but say it's my mom's car. Doesn't really care. Gonna get the blade out about that much. Press it into the middle of the seam. Make sure you get even with that. Trim the latest material here. Trim the latest here. But now we gotta cut evenly. This E on that edge. Run our finger down it. It's pretty much lay itself. All right. And then same thing. So this one right here. Do this seam too. So come in here and cut it down the middle.
Yes, I was evenly. Yeah, continue to so and we'll check so
Give it some heat.
either way, we're good. I'll see you.
As that heat, you just run your finger pretty much along the edge. I have to go back and touch the rest of it, but we'll save that for when I'm able to open the door. Last seam I need to open the door. This one over here. We'll just trim away some of this. Now I want to put my blade just on the opposite panel. So it's my blade, the side of my blade is sitting on this panel. And I cut. That's so that I can actually wrap this thing all the way around the door. Again, whenever you're working with those calendar films, make sure you get some blue tape on there. It's just going to reduce the tackiness of it. And that's going to help you so that when you pull that wrap off, it's not pulling this wrap off too. It just reduces the tag. Same thing. Let me tuck this window trim real quick, and then we'll wrap this door cup. And I'll show y'all how I do this material right here. So move this up a little bit. It's actually got a little bit of texture to it. So let's see if we can fix that. Just gonna lift that, heat it up. It's like the texture went away. Actually lay it down, let it cool off for a second. And yep, that texturing went away. All right, so get the wrap off with that window trim. And we're gonna tuck it in. Follow it with some heat. Sure we got no bubbles. All right, we're good. We got no bubbles, so now we can go ahead and cut this out. My other razor at? What's here? Y'all got any questions? Let me know, man. Need any quotes? Want to know what material to use? What tools you need to start? Just let me know. We'll be just gonna cut in that gap. Also cut out this little mirror hole. That out. So now the door is taken care of. So now we can scoot back, lift y'all up a little bit so you can see how we do this top edge. For the top edge, typically you can't open the doors like this, so we would want to trim this down a little bit. me, I like to use the top edge of the door as a guide. So the top edge of the trim of the door, typically slide my blade along that, lets me give me an even cut. So wrap it in, like yeah. Top edge of this door, the top edge of this trim, it's giving us about 2 inches. And then there's a guide. You just slide my blade along the top of that front area. You can hand cut that. So now we got that down. We just gotta wrap this door cup so I can be able to open the door. So do another door cup tutorial real quick. Door cup. Get some light on it. Can y'all see? Thanks, sir. Thank y'all can see. All right, so I'm gonna heat it up. Its edges wrapped. Y'all ask me some questions in the comment. Throw a like in so we get to chat, boost it up a little bit more. I'd appreciate it. You feel like I'm providing you value. Now we can go ahead and heat this up one more time. We're gonna split it down the middle, push the air into that hole, push the air into that hole. Up the middle, push the air this way, and push this air this way. So this area is blocked off because this area is laid down. So stick my air, lift it up. Now release it. Now the air can move. There, you can leave there, get some heat. Make sure it's laid down all the way. And then we can just come the fuck out. Remember, we're not cutting on the car, sliding along the edges of the car. Along the edges. Right. When we got that, I'm gonna go ahead and post it. Cut this one out too. And then lay that down. All right, and now the way to open these doors. Sometimes these are a little harder, but I put my finger in here and open this up. All right, so I can slide y'all back. I can see how we do this top half. Oh, real quick, because I got my front door still catching over here. So let me close this door. Make sure this is laid down. Shrink it out a little bit. Take it behind so it doesn't get stuck to this finger while I'm trying to open the door. That's the noise you heard. Now that that's done, open the door. Once that's open, now we can work that film down. You see where the film is. Speed it up now. Work it down. Bring it down. Then close seat. Everything's laid down good. Close this door. Same thing for the back door. Also address these edges. It's for their weight off the ground. Those. All right, so what we got? Now we got everything around the window trim. We got the top part. Let's get to this tail light over here. Show y'all how we work around this. The light. Once we finish this tail light, we just got to do the bottom edge. We're sitting at hour and a half, almost an hour. So you finish the whole side of the car in an hour and a half. You're laying it one piece. It's about 2 right now, so might go over an hour and a half. This area, I'm gonna wrap this little deeper. So we're holding it back. Actually looking. These tailgates. We're wrapping these. I got that open so you can buy it. Wrap. Since very late this gets done, and then you see turning around on feet. So the blade that's specific to that is the fence. That's the step. Each put the blade on that car. 9 times out of 10, cut it. So once you do that, go on 4 feet, a little micro street, go back, take it off. So done with this truck area. I'll go ahead and put this out of here. Pretty much got everything laid. I'm not gonna show you all the gas cap. I'm gonna save that for a reel. So I'll go ahead and show you how I do the bottom edge. I'll do the bottom edge all the way through. So let's get into that real quick. Drop you down a little bit. Also, when you're working on this bottom part of the car, man, it's always best to just get you a little chair. You want to be patient when you're doing this. Otherwise, if you cut it short, you have to redo a whole piece. You know your back is going to start hurting and all that. Just make sure it's comfortable before you can start. You can cut this corner, turn some of this away. While you put the sink here. You can cut on the car and you put tape here. Cut it in tape, not the car. So lift it up a little bit. And soften it a little bit too. You need to get the toughness. Just get it tucked. Beat it one at a time. Make sure everything stays. Yes, and it's on the fit. Just cut in the gap. Pull that out. The same thing over here. This area actually doesn't have tape because PVC plastic isn't very sticky. So it's like you squeeze it. So it stays, nothing stuck to the ABS plastic. Say ABS plastic, I'm almost like glue tape itself, it's not sticking. Now we're gonna cut against the top edge of the ABS plastic. We're not gonna stick our blade deep into that crack because then you're gonna cut the car in that crack. And you might not be able to see it, but it's perfect on the rest. So you slide it against the top of that plastic, get some heat, and the heat's taking it in. All right, so now I'm gonna work this very bottom edge. Just drop down some more. Same thing. Use whole edge at once, so give it heat. Give it that. Squeegee. Go back. It's like it's good. Yeah, other little edge we gotta work. So come into the same scenario where still got more ABS plastic. Got a little bit of tension right here, so give it some relief cuts. All right, now I'm gonna give it a little bit of heat. Tuck all those edges in. See how it moves on the plastic? It's not sticking to it. You do one more time. Then we can trim it. Trim. Light pressure. Never anything too hard. Okay, feed it one more time. All the way down the part. And that's pretty much it, y'all. So we'll flip around, show y'all how it looks. All right, so got this whole side done. Like I said, we post a reel on the gas cap later, but everything trimmed, tucked. This how it looked before. Gotta go back and then get some of this adhesive off with some adhesive remover. But the car is blue. And we took it over to purple. Y'all feel like I provided y'all any value, go ahead and throw a like up. You could check out some of my other videos. I'll probably go live tomorrow, maybe doing the back or the other side if you missed this live. So I'll see you guys next time.